Gimmicks can often be dismissed as such. Merely gimmicks. They're not useful, not to us guitar players. In fact, they may only be useful to people like me who make videos about dumb stuff. But no dumb stuff will be on display today. Except my face. Rather, the tools in this video are gimmicks nonetheless, but useful gimmicks, and gimmicks that sound really good. Gimmicks. Gimmicks. You know, how could a gimmick like this or this actually sound good, right? Well, only one way to find out. This is an amp can, made by Fender and clearly a gimmick. This is a mini Strat, also made by Fender, and very gimmicky as well. Combined, they make for a decent sound, but this video is not about decent sounds, it's about great sounds. Let's take this same little trash can amp and plug in a full-size guitar. As you can see, this is the difference between a regular guitar and the mini Strat. Since the amp speaker is so crappy, I'm forced to play with very intense dynamics to not attack the string too much and cause a plosive sound on the speaker, a crackly sound. When you do stay under that clipping level, that speaker breaking level, which is very light on the strings, you get that pure, clean sound that when you stack other parts on, it just sounds flourishing and cascading. That's awesome. No EQ, no anything on that. Just the sound of the amp and a little bit of panning. There is a gain button on this amp. Had to break the little Strat back out for that one. Whoa. Just a 57 mic'd up, no EQ or effects. Let's see what happens when we throw this thing into a band mix. The next gimmick on our list is potentially the most popular, one you may all recognize, because most of the guitar internet has reacted to this sound. For the first time, though, you're going to actually hear this pedal sound good. Look, the Miku, it's a vocal effect. It's almost a vocoder that you play to completion of the vocal phrase. So you have to play your guitar like a singer would sing. This is what I came up with. gimmick that sounds good is rather a gimmick that makes you, as the player, sound good because of the knowledge it bestows upon you. For context, perhaps you already know about John Petrucci of Dream Theater's greatest guitar lesson.
And whenever I do this, I go into world domination mode, and that means I can play over 4 million notes per second, but I don't play that fast because people die, so I keep it low, around 2000.
So as hilarious as that is, it's actually pulled from a real educational video that Petrucci made with REH Video, along with many other different guitar players in the 80s to basically construct the ultimate practice routine that works for them and deliver it to mortals like us. More than just the exercises, these videos, I was just hanging out with these guys, absorbing their greatness. I couldn't really get close to what it was they were teaching me, but I was in the presence of something awesome, and I knew that these exercises would stay with me, and they have. I actually use a lot of the foundational concepts in my own teaching method, Guitar Super System, which you can check out linked in the description below. For example, 2 versus 3 note per string fragmented scales is a great way to internalize any sound in a matter of moments. No music theory required. This is something that I've adapted for years, but that's just talk. Let's hear how Petrucci and Gilbert and all the rest have rubbed off on my playing through their instruction.
I go into world domination mode.
Wow, what a great way to end this video, with some shred. I'm gonna go practice the world domination mode. Until next time, keep shredding.